killed him because he's too damn nice. You're dealing with niggas. You gotta be brutal with niggas, especially the darker ones. That's the damn secret. BK, when you're on the train, right? Who are the more violent?
Right there and say that. Please don't even respond to him.
You treat your wife because she's a darker one? Is
that was ugly because your wife is dark skinned.
BK, when you're on the train, who are the more violent Negroes?
Violent?
Tell me, Nate, the darkest. Go ahead.
Hey, it's Tay. But to answer your
Keep
question,
it real. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of them.
I'm not afraid of anyone. Let me speak. To answer your question, the black kids are usually the like roughest or whatever.
Which complexion of black is the worst?
The darker kids.
No.
Damn. But that's from I'm one person.
Hold on. Slow down for a second. One. Beast with the $20 super chat. Ladies, Ellipsis, you miss his point because he triggers you. But his point is why we only have people we revere that the white system had told us was great. Where are the people we chose? So I guess that's the point. Like, we only know about the people they taught us about. Now, Tay, restate your point, and then before we just jump on it, why don't we let her land?
We were talking about the kids, right? Is that I answer your question? Chaotic?
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
I was in. I didn't get it clear. I just want to make sure that it's clearly answered.
I don't want the ladies to be mad at you, Tay.
No, that's fine. Whoever could be mad at me, but I would just like to say earlier, I was not saying be nice to them. I just said the name calling ain't nice. Now I will add to your point and say that my mother was a single mother. She beat my ass and she cussed me out almost every, when I wasn't doing right. Now that got me on the right path. She ain't had to worry about me as a kid because I had that type of what we call love now. Like she know how to say I love you now, but then that was how she showed love. And that was what was instilled in me is whipping my ass and, being mean and cussing me out, whatever the case may be. So I will say that was effective for me, but I'm not, a black man raising a black boy either. You know what I mean? So to that point, I can say that it will be effective when it's done right. And like you were saying, to your point, I think that's a great example for coaching because sometimes you have to be hard on kids. I'm not saying I condone the name calling and all other stuff, but you do have to be hard on them in certain situations and provide certain structure that they may not be getting at home.
Now, Tay, I'm trying to keep up with the super chats and whatnot. So darker complected kids are worse. Little niggas will rob you blind. So I think he building on that point. But do you agree that the darker kids were, did you say aggressive or violent?
Come on, man.
No,
I see.
Come on, man. Let's be honest, man.
But I'm saying, is that what you asked?
Of course is what I asked. Because she worked around kids and she's been around them and she knows the difference.
And Tay, your answer was, I just want to be very clear.
My answer is yes. Based off of what I see on the train, like they bad as hell. I see it every day. Like, damn, these badass kids. They bad.
But specifically the darker skinned ones, you seen them acting out more?
I mean, they all are bad. But to answer this question, yes, I have seen darker skinned kids acting up more.
Wow.
Light skin. Okay. But I don't.
It's an answer based on your experience, right?
Yeah.
And on our panel specifically, this one, we allow people to live in that truth that they see. So let me read the super chat, then let me get Isha. I think she raised her hand first. Asia, if you raise your hand, I think, and then Dana. So, E with the 279 super chat. Chaotic been cooking y'all all night. Chaotic, we need more of you in the community. Go ahead, E. Shout out to E. Appreciate you.
I just wanted to answer the question about what complexion kids were the worst behaved. Now, I've worked in the school system. I've worked in detention center. And to be honest, it's been the little mixed kids with the little white moms and the black dads that you want to put on these little pedestals. They've been the true hellions.
Same. I definitely agree. From working in schools to working in group homes and all that, I can definitely agree.
I'm trying to, I don't know what I think about it. Anyway, go ahead, Dana.
Just really quickly, Chaotic, because you are a black man who grew up in Ohio, what separates you and your upbringing from being a little niglet, a little monkey as a child? Is it because I'm if I can guess, and I'm just going to assume you're going to go straight to the single family, the single mom raising these kids or whatever. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish. But what is it that separates you, that makes you different? Were you ever a little niglet, monkey ass, spear chucking ass kid? Is that how you felt about yourself, honestly?
Yeah, actually, I do. Even to this day, I talked, and this might be Risky knows this too.
That
I have done episodes. I've done episodes on killing the, and this might be Risky to tell you because he knows I'm not lying because I've said this. I've done many episodes about killing the inner nigger in you. The inner nigger is that, no, seriously, it's that primitive urge. Blue Cousin, who's my best friend in the chat, he'll tell you. We call it nigger nucleic acid. And the darker you are, the worse you have it. Whenever you get upset, whenever you get angry, you got to remember you are 5 or 6 generations away from being a Stone Age person. Because that's what pretty much all of our ancestors really were, for the most part. Even white people were pretty much in the Stone Age up until like the 1300s. You got to destroy that primitive individual. Because we are going towards a new future, technology, the you know, in 2 years. Are you guys familiar with the Artemis project? I didn't think so. They're going back to the moon, the Artemis project, and it's going to be a black guy. He's one of the mission specialists. We are becoming a more advanced human race, more tech savvy. With the introduction of ChatGPT, AI is going to really advance our knowledge and understanding of the universe. We can't go into this future with drama and beef and primitive shit, gangs and all that nonsense, shooting dice and shit. And what I mean is that we're gonna have to leave a lot of that primitive shit behind. So whenever even when I get upset, I kill the inner nigger. I practice what is called stoicism. And I know a lot of you blacks don't watch Star Trek, but Spock was a Vulcan, and his alien race practiced stoicism or logic and reasoning. Other groups of people are better at this, like the Asian race, Japanese, Chinese, but the lesser races, like the black race, Hispanics, who are more prone to violence, should really practice stoicism, being peaceful. So yes, Dana, I will agree with you. I have recognized myself as an ape. Don't I call myself an ape almost every episode? This might be Risky. Almost every episode.
Yeah.
I literally say I'm an ape. But I'm an ape who understands my existential nature in the universe. And I want to be a better human being. That's why I try to be as logical and reason or use reasoning around people, especially black people, because it's black people who get me the most upset with their behavior. But then I realized they're just primitive. You know, he littered because he's primitive. He just broke the law because he's primitive. He's still a Stone Age spear chucker, but he just happens to live in this advanced society. Oh, why did he just do that? Why did she just pop her ass and twerk? Oh, well, her ancient ancestors were doing it in Egypt. I did a 2-hour show on why do black women love dancing and twerking. I said, well, their ancient ancestors were dancing and twerking in ancient Egypt. I showed the hieroglyphs of black women just twerking their asses off. You know, did I not? It's in your DNA. No, but seriously, it's in your DNA. That's why I don't get shocked when I'm at Walmart or the mall and random black chicks just start dancing. They're not primitive. I mean, they are primitive, but they've been doing it for tens of thousands of years. It's just in their DNA. It's encoded in them, but they just haven't learned when to shut it off. And I think that a large numbers of whites and Asians have figured out how to shut off their primitive DNA. So that's it.
So everybody's primitive too.
Of course. Some of us even look like cavemen. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got the floor.
No, that's what I wanted to ask. So you believe that every race is primitive
every race is primitive, but some races are better. Yeah, but not every. We're not equally primitive. Like the Japanese and Chinese are surely more superior than most human beings on the planet.
All right.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest about it. Like, I mean, everybody can't be equal. I mean, come on, man. Like, come on, stop.
I didn't say everybody was equal, but I don't have a comment.
Yeah.
Do you have a dad? Did you grow up with a father?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, most of my friends did. But yeah, so yeah, I thank you so much, Rush. Positivity is coming your way. And yes, I have referred to myself as a monkey or an ape. I even kind of look like a little chimpanzee, don't I? If you sit back and think about it. No, I'm serious. So
I would never insult you like that, black brother.
No, but seriously, that's what we are. We're great apes. That's what science says. We're great apes, at least what I believe. So what I'm saying is that what I believe is that even with the darker skinned people, they're closer to the primitive state. So that's why when Tay is on the train, she's looking at these little nigglets and observing them like a National Geographic scene. She says, you know what? The darker kids act like them. They'd act more aggressive than the lighter ones. I've noticed that. So I don't know why, but it's,
Yeah. Damn. So I've heard it said that light-skinned niggas are soft.
I don't know about that one.
Well, no, but I've heard that said though numerous times, right? Light-skinned pretty boys soft. And you saying this, right? And I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just thinking about things I've heard where we say light-skinned niggas is soft. So by nature of that statement, does that give this more credence?
It's possible. It's possible. I mean, like I said before, most of my friends are for some reason lighter complected. But what I've noticed is that they tend to be more peaceful. Now, do some of my friends have hands? Oh, absolutely. This might be risky. Did you see that episode when I interviewed my one friend who was a mortgage banker?
No.
His name is Jelani. He's super light. Got them hands. But see, when he was in college, people thought that he was light, and people thought that he was soft, and he would get people to hands. So what I'm saying is that yes, I don't know why lighter is generally perceived as being softer, but lighter may also give people an advantage in society. I don't know, But anyway, guys, go ahead, guys.
No, that's interesting. I haven't said this all show. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. If you did not hit the like button, by all means, please hit it right now. This has been a very interesting and intriguing conversation to me. Go ahead.
No, I just want to say, Tay, when you're on the train, how do you just avoid eye contact with them, or do you get to like the cart with the operator on the cart?
No, I don't avoid them. I mean, it's hard to because they just, they come in and out. So no, I don't avoid them. I just, keep to myself, make sure ain't nobody over in my area.
Okay.
The train. I thought you said you work for yourself. What are you saying?
I take the metro. So I work for the government 9 to 5, but I work for myself 5 to 9.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.